We need to have a referral point, and the referral point has to be concrete. So that's what we're saying is a future body, future. Like, so for example, for me, I have a glimpse of a future body, which I think is the universal future body and my potential also on that. So that's my referral point. And then there's a intuitive, remembrance of what work should be or what life should be. And then today when I did it, I felt it as intensity. I felt it as expansive, wide. And then there were a lot of vibrations and stuff like that. So that was my referral point. And then you go to the situation. Mostly in life, we second guessing everything in terms of what to do. It's all a trial and error, and we mumble and stumble, and somewhere we'll end up doing something right. So here's a sadhana, maybe a lifetime sadhana, how to stay so quietly in a situation that we see the truth from the falsehoods. We see it very clearly. We see what needs to be done. And it's almost like the intelligence above is guiding. So when we say a future intelligence, along with that is the higher intelligence, the universal intelligence, the intuition. It's almost that we're almost asking, okay, what to do. So you're learning to keep your inner glance a little above, and actually keeping that as a referral point. That's what we're learning here. Any questions? Okay. So we'll do the same thing with another situation so that we get the process a little bit more. It's too subtle, so we'll get it a little bit more concrete. But this time, you're paying more attention to the future vision or the innate intelligence. You're just staying more with that. Here we were with the situation. Again, we'll go to the situation, but we'll stay a little bit more anchored here, and then we'll see what occurs. Just a slight variation. Connect to your body. Once again, just relax your body, rest it on the infinite vast space. Come to your head region. The first basic premise here is that all that we are thinking, all that we are perceiving is what is the truth of things. Truly about 60 to 70% of them would not be accurate. It'll just be based on hearsays, half observations, and stuff like that. So we're resting the contents of the mind on the vast space now. We believe so much, and sometimes we even think it's by intuition we are acting, and most of the time it'll be clouded by a secret desire of us or even others. So let's have the humility towards the divine and just hang all that we are, the conviction about ourselves, our life. Let's hang all of that a little bit loosely with humility that they may not be accurate. They may not be understanding the divine flow or the divine harmony. So by what we see, we may be interfering with the flow. Take about 2 minutes, quietly rest the different contents of your mind about your primary relationships, the convictions you have about your people close. We'll do it in 2-3 stages. First, the people, 1 or 2 people who are very close to you. Whatever you're convinced about them, your thoughts, perceptions, etc., with great humility towards the divine, that these may not be accurate, rest it on the vast space. Let not your head hold the weight of these interpretations, observations. Let the space hold it. So the moment it's vast space, it has a transformative nature. And if you're with your breath, you come to the now and open it to the above. And now think of all the different situations, your conclusions in life, conclusions about your own potentials, your past, yourself, all of that that you're carrying on your head is noise. Most of it is half-truth. With great humility towards the divine, rest all these contents, conclusions on the vast, infinite space. Take about 2 or 3 minutes. If you're doing it correctly, you will feel a freeingness in your mind. You'll feel a little bit more light in your mind. Not fully, maybe in some parts here and there. Now we'll just connect above. Now both directly above your head and also diagonally. So it's like a little bit of a spread we take now, about 8 or 12 inches above. Take it on the forward direction mostly. Surround also is fine. If it comes naturally, that also is fine. It's just taking a space above and around your head, about 8 or 12 inches above. A smaller circle or a larger circle, that's up to you what it comes. And just actually feel that space. What do you see? What do you feel there? Now, once again, allow remembrance of all that you've read, which is about the higher intelligence, consciousness, the next level of being, the future body. Allow all of that to give you a glimpse of the future of self and humanity. Don't imagine, just allow it to form on its own. You may feel some vibration, some light, or you may feel it to be a portal for something to come in, etc. Now you've got to stay with this posture. These are two practices, by the way. Whatever is inloading into your mind, you've got to keep relaxing it on the vast space, open it above, and have some kind of a connection to the above. We'll try and add a couple of more steps into this. Now, take your awareness to a situation or a person whom you want to just understand better. What's actually going on? Or let's say there is some difficulty with a person or a project. You just want to understand a little bit more deeper. What's actually going on? So take your attention to the situation or the person or the space. Keep your awareness there. And the moment you keep your awareness there, first observe what is it you want to see there. It's almost like our desire to see something there in a particular way interferes in what we're going to observe. Like you would already, for example, be convinced that there's a particular person who's the mischief monger, for example. And you would, by habit, go there and start viewing like that. Or you would know through past that there's a problem here. So by default, observe how you're already coming with a pre-knowing state, a pre-desire or a pre-conviction, and you're bringing it there into the situation. It'll always occur. You have a prejudice, you have a bias, you look at somebody from the past, you look at the situation with a certain color already as a start. In that way, we'll never be able to observe. So whatever you notice is already emanating from you. Connect to your body now, and you will feel it in some part. You'll feel it in your chest, you'll feel it in your throat, you'll feel it in a belly. Some part will be reacting and responding. Or if you can't find, just relax the entire body, letting go your stuff on the vastness. It's like you're emptying your cup first. Just empty yourself of your convictions, etc., etc. Breathe through your body, drop your convictions on the vast space and leave it open to the above. Now simply take your awareness and thoughts back to that reality or the person and simply observe, keeping your connection to the space above your head, around your head above. So simply observe the situation or person, going into all the details, just the reality, not the perceptions. Stay there for a minute or two. As you keep observing the reality in the situation, keep allowing it to rest on the vast space. Open it to the above. That way you're not loading anything. You're just relaxing everything. There's no tension in what we are seeing. Just keep relaxing it on the vast space. Leave it open to the above. Observe very closely the situation and the people. Notice biases. You may go to a portion of the room or a person and there will be a bias. There will be a predetermined way of thinking that comes. Drop it on the vast space. Just observe, observe, observe. Now, as you observe the situation, you're inside the situation or the premises, turn your full awareness to the above. It's almost like you're standing inside the situation, you're lifting your head and you're observing the above. What do you notice in the above? Above your head, which is in general here and there. Your awareness is within the situation, and from there, you're noticing the above. You will notice some portions are lit, some portions are not so much. Simply wait, pointed above. You're within the situation and you're fully connecting to the above, inviting the future vision to guide, to reveal what's needed here. And now just come back to the situation fully and just observe. What do you feel? What do you find? What qualities appear different? What appears more in focus? What appears less in focus? As you see the situation, see how sometimes our view is partial. If it's a situation where there are 10 people, we may be observing only two or three of them by habit. We may not be observing the others. So just simply observe the situation, asking the question, what's really needed here that'll serve the higher vision and purpose more? Slowly let go. Bring your awareness back to your body. Become aware of your breath. Ground yourself. Take a couple of minutes.